Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. Today, we're going to be playing Eyes Watch from the Trees against Sweden 6. Now, Sweden is nominally the easiest of all the adversaries, where the level 6 is at difficulty 8, whereas the others are at difficulty 10 or 11. But, as we know, difficulty is a lie, and the context and the justification for that number is the thing that really matters, not the number itself. And pretty much everything that Sweden does is tailor-made to make life a lot harder for Eyes Watch. Since our primary way of dealing damage is via Dahan and Defend, well, Sweden does the extra damage on the Ravages, which makes our defense a lot less efficient, and their escalation has the capacity to just straight up kill off our Dahan. So we need to stay sharp, and we need to play tight throughout this whole matchup, or else it will just snowball and spiral against us. Let's go! Okay, starting off with the mountains and backing in the jungles. There's a lot of really interesting builds that you can do on Eyes. One of them is just to go for like a top, bottom and get ourselves all the way up to the Defend 4 as early as the first Ravage. And that can be a great thing that we could do here because we could bring our two isolated Dahan together and then we could play something like an Eerie Noise. Like our best hit would be if Wetlands were to come up next and we can just clear that thing out. And that way that would protect us from escalation here as well. And that does seem like the kind of thing I would like to do, since we're looking at either a Sands or a Wetlands on our next Explore. If we get Sands, we can just solve it with Mysterious Abductions. But Wetlands, definitely want to clear that out. I think I'm going to go for the double top, play this Eerie Noise, and protect ourselves. I'm just going to get myself into this other jungle, because we do have one card that requires us to be in a jungle for targeting purposes. And we did get the Wetlands. This is the one that I preferred. So now we simultaneously do the thing that we wanted to do anyways, as well as also gain a tempo advantage on the board. So now we can play this Boon of Watchful Guarding and defend ourselves in the 2, as well as get our Defend 4 here in the 5. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Nope, we have to do the Mysterious Abductions in order for that Defend 4 to go through. But I'm still happy to do this, because that makes it go down to a 1 Blight Ravage as opposed to a 2 Blight Ravage. So yeah, we are throwing away a presence here, but we are saving ourselves a Blight, and that's a fine trade-off in my opinion. Okay, and the second Dahan matters now, because if we did not have it, then we would actually have gained nothing on the board. Oh, perfect. Now we can't take any escalations. As long as we add our town here and not in the 5. Okay. We do have this Ravage coming up in the Wetlands. We do have the capacity to defend it with this Boon of Watchful Guarding. We can grow into that land with a G3, and that we can actually bring all of those Dahan in right now and get that full counterattack, which I think is a good thing. Otherwise, we're giving up a double Blight, and we have all the tools on hand to solve it, so I don't see any reason not to. Let's see. We're going to be up to 3 energy left over. I think we can gain a minor for 1 more turn, and then we'll certainly consider going into a major soon. Something like this Disorienting Landscape is great. It just solves the 5 right by itself. And we could then... oh, we're not going to have the moon for this if we... No. Disorienting Land provides a moon. Yeah, this is a perfect card. It's Tri-Element. Yeah, we could bring a Dahan in, reclaim Boon of Watchful Guarding, bring the second Dahan in, get a little counterattack. That seems insane. Yeah, this hits for 9. That's wild. Like, this does not make us edge case proof at all. And that's going to be hitting for 9 as well, so we can't even push that in. Yeah, this is the tricky part. I think we need to go up here with it, because the jungles is going to suck for us no matter what. This makes it suck the least. I think we have to go here to prevent that build from happening. It's just a little 1-to-1, although actually that does kill the Explorer. And this will get us... I feel like we don't want a Fear card right now, because the types of things that the Terra level 1 Fear cards do is like taking care of Explorers and small stuff, and we can't gain any benefit from that. Anything that we could gain a benefit from, we will be able to make just as good use of next turn, like throwing a Strife down in a Dahan land or something like that. Maybe we'll see if we get one more turn out of this Mysterious Abduction before we throw it away for a major. Okay. This Devouring Ant is actually playable, because we could just kill this town over here in the 6, and then we just don't need to worry about it, and then probably just forget that for a major instead. It's because things that kill Dahan, it's generally not what we want to be doing. The other idea would be to play this Eerie Noise, because like we're gonna have to play this Boon of Watchful Guarding, right? Like that's already set. But it's a matter of what do we pair it with our one other action. Our Innate Defend is going to be going to waste. I don't really care about it. That's where I'm like, we could play this Devouring Ants and get a turn where being off element doesn't matter. All the rest of these seem pretty mid, as the kids would say, because it's not going to defend anything, right? If Coast comes up, it's not going to solve the 2, and if Jungles comes up, it's not going to solve that. So this doesn't accomplish anything for us. We generally have good Dahan movement. We don't need this Call to Migrate. Dire Metamorphosis is a very cute card, but I don't think it's any better than our other options, and it gives us a Blight too. That is exactly what we need, getting the town kills, because these jungles were going to blow us away whenever they came up. And because you have Coast and jungles, we were guaranteed no matter what to hit this E3. So I am very happy to pay... let's see. I'm actually happy to forget that, and then save ourselves some energy. Whoops, no, I want to... Oh, crap. Forget. Pay energy. And then deal 2 damage. Deal 2 damage. That's a really, really good event for us. And we even get the Minor Power to replace the one that we just forgot. Okay. Alright, so I don't think Visions of Fiery Doom is going to do what we need it to. Although it does serve the same role that Mysterious Abductions does, where it's like a range 0 to solve a single Explorer. But we also have Disorienting Landscape. So, however this 3 comes up, we just use Disorienting Landscape, and that Wilds is just insane against Sweden. You know, it stops the immediate problem and it stops the next one, so it just gains us tons of tempo. Probably Confounding Mists, I think, is the play, because it provides that extra utility of the push, so we can even play it preemptively. I don't want to move any Dahan, because any Dahan that we move creates opportunities for an escalation. So we'll skip. Oh, sweet. Now we can use the Devouring Ants probably here on the 1, making this capable of being defended. Reset damage. Yeah. If it was exactly jungles, I would consider going to the 7, but since it wasn't, 100% we do the obvious thing. Okay, that's going to be hitting for 7. Is it possible for us to get the big old defend 6? I think it is, if we just play these cards that cost 3 energy, and we have that naturally. 3 tri-element cards with the extra plant will actually get us to defend 12, and that is a lot, in case you weren't aware. Like, we could stop here and just take the extra energy, but I like the extra fear. Unfortunately, it's not going to accomplish anything if we bring a Dahan in. I mean, it kills off the explorers, and if we get... Since we can't escalate either way, we're either getting jungles or coastal, so guaranteed to hit here. Makes it worth considering playing Disorienting Landscape, though... Because, yeah, Eerie Noises solves one, and then we just, like, innate defend the other, so... Yeah, we don't even need to worry about these guys. Maybe we do just throw a Wilds down here. Just play ahead. Okay, so if that happens, it's a difference of Ravaging for 9 versus 11. The only other way we can get punished is from that event. And that event would be an absolute blowout, so let's not do that. Okay, yeah, and now it wouldn't have done too much. Alright, we'll strike this off in case we get the coast. We can deny this build, but then that just negates the value of that Wilds. Probably just Reclaim and Disorienting Landscape again, though. Yeah, and then we just kick it right back into the wetlands and let it die. Yeah, and here we'll just innate defend, so we'll Eerie Noises this guy out. But that negates the effectiveness of the Wilds. Maybe we just send everything here into this corner. Just do a big counterattack. Lure of the Unknown is cute, but... And it is another zero-cost tri-element card, making sure that we can consistently, reliably hit huge numbers. So I don't hate that. I mean, constancy is constancy, right? Words of a prophet right there. Constancy is, in fact, constancy. And we can get away without it this turn. Without a big innate. We only play 2 cards. We still hit the defense 6, 3 fear. It's more than enough. Off like a Disorienting Landscapes and maybe like a Whispered Guidance to bring Dahan in so he can bring more over. hard to say no to constancy, especially if we're pushing bottom track and we're getting less energy. And a proliferation, because this game wasn't easy enough yet. No, okay, so the thing with Sweden is that the game can either go like really, really good or really, really bad. And it feels like there's never any in between. When things start going wrong in this matchup, you feel like the entire world is against you and there's nothing you can do because it just starts looping on itself again and again and again. But when things go right like this, you just kind of feel like you're free rolling. You can do whatever the heck you want. Whenever you get this situation, I like to take off the top track so we always have a choice. We have that flexibility. It might not add up to anything, but, you know, it could. We could just kill a town here, but I'm just going to get the city because the defend 5 is a big deal. Okay. If we kill the city, we just get a city right back. So I'm actually just going to kill the explorers here. And just, if when this pops off, that's just the game, right? So make sure that we hit that correctly. And we will probably take Disorienting Landscape to solve this 6. So we do have the energy to just play everything. We're to go top, bottom. We could also, let's see, we're going to be at 5 energy, spending 3. I could also go for a major here. Not that we need it, but it is fun. And that's a good reason to do anything. If only we had energy for the Manifest Incarnation. That'd be way too fun. We could just use it right here in the 7 and just blow everything up. I don't think it's possible for us to lose the game, so we're going to do the fun thing instead of the good thing. Save ourselves the energy, because, you know, that's our primary game plan, is that Manifest Incarnation. We're not going to get to it because it's going to die in the Ravage, but we can dream, we can hope. Oh, man. Yeesh. Good thing we brought the extra Dahanan. And actually, yeah, nope, it just clears right now. And that is a GG. Quick little game today. But yeah, if you try this matchup out, don't be surprised if it actually goes completely sideways for you. It can be an absolute coin flip, and it really just comes down to the explorers. If we got escalated on in that first explorer... Actually, no, in this game, our first event basically insulated us from everything. Right? That's super lucky. But let's say we didn't get that, and let's say we did get escalated on. All of a sudden, there's even more invaders and even fewer Dahan to work with, and you're asking yourself, like, how can I possibly play this game? It doesn't even seem fair. So, give this one a shot. It's very swingy, very dynamic, lots of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a glorious day.